Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamunadira Vanachari Yamunadira Vanachari Yamunadira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Ya Radha Gopinath Radhe Jai Jagannath Jai Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottavam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayudayade Nashaprayesu Abhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttava Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpade Gopisa Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanjana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sudadevi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpa Darubhasya Kribasandabhayavacha Paditara Bhavane Pyo Vaishnave Pyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shadvaita Gadadha Svasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Welcome all all the devotees for the Sunday program. I'm extremely thankful for all of you for joining. And we'll discuss about today about from Ramayana. I'm speaking based on books written by Subhalas Prabhu, Ramayana, the Game of Life, because I've been studying Prabhuji's books, and also I am the fortunate to translate his first the volume of book, no, The Rise of Sun Prince. First, I am already done the editing the translation of Kamal book, which is going to come shortly. So I thought we'll speak about when Valmiki Muni met our Narada Muni, he was asking about, I want to know about a person who has got 24 qualities. So at that time, Valmiki, Narada Muni could not answer who is, he was just not able to immediately say, please tell me the name of the person who has got 24 qualities, all in full. So Narada Muni was contemplating, just he was meditating, and suddenly he told the name of Rama. So then all these 24 qualities which Valmiki wanted in a person is available with Ram in full abundance. So we'll discuss one or two qualities, and they connected to these qualities. We'll discuss about pastimes from Ramayana. Yes, I'm reading from our Subhalas book, the appendix of his book. Narada Muni explained every quality in relation to Lord Ram. He highlighted how Lord Ram personified every quality mentioned by Valmiki. Anyone who aspired to be a perfect human would need to imbibe these qualities. Lord Ram had them all. The following are these qualities. We'll just discuss about one or two qualities today. Gunavan, the great birth, wealth, and education in all that one needs to be best of all. Possession of even one of these infuses a pride in the beholder. Further, one who has them all indeed become arrogant. A person of virtue is one who is, in spite of his great birth, wealth, and education, is a Saushalya or amicable with everyone. Lord Ram had all three in completeness. It remained amicable with everyone. Lord Ram exhibited his quality by befriending Guha, a tribe leader, Sugriva, a monkey, Vibhishana, a demon. We'll discuss about the three qualities. How when he moved out of his palace, when he was supposed to be incarnated as a king, and he was immediately he was go on exile for 14 years, and he took the whatever the opportunity come in his way as what is called these adversities, he made into opportunities. And when he came when he was left the palace of along with when he was exiled, before the exile, you know that Vishwamitra Muni came in his life, and you took at the age of 12 years, he came to the court of our Dasar Maharaj and requested Ram as to accompany along with him to kill the demons. At that time, actually, reluctantly, Dasar Maharaj somehow, because he doesn't want to give, he said, I am prepared to come complete with the army because I am Dasarath, I can conquer everybody. My boy is only 12 years old. He doesn't know what to do. Kindly excuse him. In some place, I am coming prepared. And Vishwamitra flatly refused. I don't want you. I don't want your army. I want only Ram. At that time, and actually, and it was a beautiful narration. Vishwamitra, Dasarath had attachment to Ram. Since he was his child, since he was his son, he could see only as within the boundary of the relation with the son and the father. He could not imagine Ram is a supreme personality Godhead. But Vishwamitra Muni is far-sighted Muni. He understands the Ram is not ordinary person. He has come to deliver the entire world from the miscreants. So he has to perform the job for which he has come. So that is the difference between a by Acharya and ordinary person. Dasaratha Maharaj mindset was narrow. He was just focusing on his own selfish interest, how to protect his son. But Vishwamitra said, you want to show the whatever that power Ram has come, for which we has come for this one. We want to establish to the world the adharmas to be this one to brought to the rest, and dharma should be established. That is the vision which Vishwamitra came. And Vasishtha Muni, because actually Vishwamitra was become very furious, he was not able to control his anger. At that time, Vasishtha Muni, he looks at Vasishtha Muni, why can't you instruct your disciple properly? Vasishtha Muni intervenes at that time and tells Dasaratha Maharaj, Vishwamitra knows everything. He is capable of protecting not only Ram, he is protecting everybody. On his own, he can destroy all the demons because he has got a purpose. If you go with Vishwamitra Muni, your son will get a lot of advantage. He will get knowledge. Somehow he pacifies, somehow Vasishtha Muni pacifies Dasaratha Maharaj. Dasaratha Maharaj reluctantly let Ram to go along with him. Lakshmana also go along with Ram. And while going out of his Ayodhya, so he has come to a place called river Ganges river. At that time, Vishwamitra is telling Ram, he is telling only specifically Ram, you go and take a bath from the Ganges and come back. Today I am going to give 2 mantras. That is called Bala and Adibala. And this Vishwamitra is describing what are these, the powers of the mantra. The powers of mantra is described here. The person who has got the mantra will never experience fatigue. He will never get fever. He will not be. He will not undergo any kind of bodily discomfort. Immune to attack by the demons, whether awake or asleep. See, many times during the journey, Ram has to meet many demons. Sometimes while sleeping also they may attack. So he will be. This will immune him from attack from demons, whether awake or sleep. Unmatched in dexterity and strength. Once this is possessed there, automatically he will take dexterity and strength. Unparalleled in beauty, calibrated and scholarship. The possession, the not only will destroy the externally, it will internally also can purify him. He will get beauty, calibrated scholarship. Discriminative and resourceful, and would never experience hunger and thirst. This is very, very important. When you are fighting with the demons, Lord Ram has to skip many times his food. Because once the focus is there, if you are hungry, you are not able to fight, at that time only the demons will attack. So this will prevent you from your hunger and thirst. Fearlessly famous and radiant. You will be famous throughout the world, but just be possess these 2 mantra, Bala Nadi mantra. So actually, when after the Dasaratha Maharaj comes and marries and comes back, and he spends some more than 25 years in this in the kingdom. And after that, he was exiled. When he was supposed to be coronated, he was exiled, and he goes along with Sumatra, and he is the minister of Dasaratha, and he drives him out of the city up to the Ayodhya, the point, up to the border. So while crossing the many places, he comes to many of the rivers he crosses. See, that is what the importance of Vedic civilization is. Everywhere we are connected with the river. Every place is connected with the river. River means the knowledge. So, but see, he has gone to Veda Shruti, Gomati, Shaindika, and also he came to the place called Ganges. He came to the place of Ganges. At that time, and Sumatra says, and I have to depart now. So because this is the forest has come, so he wants to say goodbye to Ram, Lakshmana, and go back to the Ayodhya. At that time, the border, when he is entering this Ayodhya border, there is one tribal king called Guha. He comes there and pay obeisances to Ram and Lakshmana, and invite them, all the Ram, Lakshmana, Sita, to his kingdom. And he says, he is actually the friend of Dasaratha Maharaj. He says, I know what has happened is very, very unfortunate. And the Guha says very, very important thing. Even kings like Dasarath can make mistake. So he understood that Dasarath is not taken good decision, but he doesn't want to criticize. At that time, he says, even the good people, even the people who are scholarly people can make mistake. I understand this material nature, like that he says. And Guha says, don't worry, Ayodhya is gone out of your hand. I am the king of this Sringara Berapura. Full this tribal area is I am the king. I will offer this kingdom to you. You rule here. So after 14 years, you go back to Ayodhya. He offers this, and when he comes there, he given such a welcome to Ram, Lakshmana, and Sita, and he has provided that all entertainment like a dance, music, everything is provided, and he also offered an opulent prasadam for all of them. So all made of this fresh ghee, like that, all opulent prasad. And he invited Ram, come and have your at that time almost it was evening. So you come and have a dinner, like that, he said. Ram, he says, I have given a word to my father. This is my forest life. I am not supposed to take anything of the cooked item. I will take only fruits and roots. Then he sends Lakshman to get some fruits and roots for him. That night he had only that much only. And Guha arranges a nice, he requested Lakshman to make a nice bed on the rock. And he was guarding actually. Lakshman was guarding, and Guha was also guarding. And after the Guha, there the Guha's assistants also were guarding Ram, Lakshman, Sita Ram. They were only sleeping. Ram, Lakshman was not sleeping. And here the mindset of Guha, we have to see now when the Guha said like this, and Ram said a very amazing answer to Guha. I know why my father has sent me to the forest. He has asked me to meet my fifth brother. That's why he sent you. So my father has sent to the forest with a purpose. So I am happy to meet you, like that. He have a very nice pleasantry with Guha. And Guha was guarding with his the arrow, bow and arrow. He was walking. Actually, and Lakshman was also totally tired. He was supposed to sleep. But Guha is requesting, why can't you go and sleep? You have been traveling for so many hours of journey. You go and sleep, I will take care of it. But Lakshman says at the time one amazing thing. I am feeling very, very guilty. I am also a part of that decision making. I should have made the decision, change my father's decision. I did not act at a proper time. Like that, how I can see my brother and this one sister-in-law suffering like that. I can't sleep. Like that, he said he was. See, Guha was making one circle around immediately. First circle was Guha. Then, say, first circle was Lakshman. After the Guha was going in circle form, and the third circle was the tribal people are going. The mindset of Guha is Lakshman, actually Bharat wanted the kingdom. Lakshman has come to here to Ram and Sita. So I have to take care of Ram and Sita while sleeping. So it is my duty not to sleep. I want to take care of the Lakshman, like that. He was also going circular after Lakshman. So when these his assistants saw Guha making round the Ram where he was sleeping, they also thought the Guha may attack them suddenly, like that. Out of affection for Ram, they were also making one circle, making as a security zone for Ram, Lakshman. That's the affection, shows the affection of this one. Here, even though not only that, the Ram even embraced that Guha, even though the tribal king, he was they say one of the this one. Actually, he was not very respected tribal. This one, he was not. Normally, those people will not hug him at all. Ram embraced him as my brother. Not only he was speaking like that, he actually exhibited in the form. The Guha was so much touched. He said, after 14 years, when you come back, kindly come to my kingdom, meet me and go. That with that he goes. So next we see the Sugriva. Sugriva actually, in one sense, Sugriva is a monkey, is a vanara. Actually, when Hanuman brings Ram Lakshman to Rishimugha Parvat in his shoulder, and when he comes to meet Sugriva, Sugriva actually felt very happy that he could meet by radiant of both seeing this Ram Lakshman. He was very happy. They are kingly this one, and then they start talking with each other about Ram was telling his problem, Sugriva was telling problem, and finally they came to the conclusion both my problems are together same. So Ram said, and Sugriva said, I will try to help you to get your this one your wife from Ravan, and Ram promised, I will try to get your kingdom back from your body. This is a promise they made. But Hanuman made one very interesting this one. No? Very see, the Hanuman is very what is called very genius. He understood Sugriva is after all a monkey. He may suddenly change his mind. No, so I don't want to this one. He may, if somebody comes for alliance, he may take alliance with him. In order to seal the alliance between Rama and Sugriva, he made a fire. He lighted the fire there and asked them to go around 7 times. And promising, the sealing that promise. And after that, and Ram was very, very happy that Sugriva has such an amazing this one. Only his problem is he has to get the kingdom back from his brother. Once that is done, he will dedicate the total for searching of Sita. That was this one. At that time, Sugriva actually, as a monkey style, he extended his hand to give to after this fire sacrifice done. In order to exhibit his friendship, he extended the hand to Ram to shake a hand actually. But Ram actually embraced him. He just pulled him to a side and made a tight embrace. So really, the Supreme Sugriva was so much touched. His own brother has abandoned this one, throw him out of the kingdom. He is a person, unknown person. I don't know him, and I am an animal. And he is embracing me. He was shedding tears out of love and affection for Ram. At that time, he has promised Ram, I will try to get your whatever may be the situation. I will try to sacrifice life to get Sita to you. That time, Ram tells Sugriva, you are my 6th brother. So you see the which is the quality which we are seeing. This cannot be found in normal ordinary person. This kind of quality. That what is the quality? Gunavan. Gunavan means no. He is able to have friendship with any kind of people. This quality you will not find in human being because we are already conditioned by this our nature. We are interested in protecting our self-image. We have got an ego. With so many anarthas which is coming in our way to be act as a normal human being. We are not able to live up to the human being because many blockages there. That's the difference between the God and us. We are not able to live in our true form. We are always living in the duplicity form, which we are supposed to do. We will not do it. We are supposed to be very kind to others. We cannot be kind. So we are exhibiting a duplicity nature in all walk of life. That's why if you live, as Prabhu said, the simple living, high thinking is the only solution for all our problems to live as a human being. Then we'll come to the Sugriva. We'll come to Vibhishan. Vibhishan is also very amazing story of Vibhishan. So this will spend some time in Vibhishan's thing. Actually, what happened after Hanuman came to Lanka and set on fire in the mission of seeing Sita, he went and set on fire. After that, Raman was so much disturbed because everywhere people are going around the city, everywhere talking about the destruction of Hanuman only. And also there is one more thing is, everywhere they're getting the burnt smell throughout Lanka. And one time, The Mandodari complained to Raman, this monkey which has come has destroyed totally, and I'm getting the burnt smell everywhere. Like that, Mandodari also complained. So actually, Ravana's nature is he doesn't want anybody to make any complaint. He wants only interested in glorifying and interested in listening to his praise and flattery. He's not interested in understanding the truth. He doesn't want to understand reality. So he came to know this is a big disturbance in the society, entire Sri Lanka. I have to make these people to see they have to forget what that this one Hanuman destroyed. He's created such a terror. Still that it is sitting in the mind of the people. So I have to remove it. What he did now, because he has called immediately the Maya, one demon is called Maya. So he asked him to again completely what is called now rebuild that Sri Lanka again. Whatever is destroyed by Hanuman, he again reconstructed. He put so much of opponents sitting and all, as if to know people should forget what has happened by Hanuman. That's the main intention. And he has actually done because of he has called Baladevanand. Within a short time he made. But actually, he also was thinking that Ramana also is thinking some kind of a fear has come. So what he used to do, he used to exhibit his own, he has to cover his fear by hosting parties. Always at the night there will be a party, there will be a dancing party, drinking party. So the people are merrymaking. In the interest of this one, slowly they'll forget that idea. So even Ravan was laughing, he was smiling as if everything is fine like that. But internally, he was one day, he was thinking, better to consult people because he is also a big pandit. He knows everything, past, present, future. But he understood better to, there is a distraction by Hanuman. So we have to understand our strength. Let us call a meeting of all the council people and understand what are the suggestions. Like this, he calls for a meeting. And in the meeting, everybody gives their own their idea about Ravan. So you cannot be repeated by Indra, you cannot be repeated by any of the demigods. You have captured many of these what is called Navagrahas, or in your this, in your kingdom doing all of menial services. Why do you worry? Because we did not be careful when Hanuman came. And actually this war with your Ram is easy because they are human being. You have got unlimited power. Like that, they were praising Ravan like anything. So at that time, so Vibhishan also was there. And Vibhishan says very categorically, what you have done is wrong. And you are better to release Sita and ask forgiveness from Ram. You can live happily. Otherwise, the entire this one is going to be entire. You are creating ruination for the entire dynasty of Rakshasas. So somehow he was not interested in listening this one, and it went on like that. So one day, actually, he happens to see what he was doing now. Ravana was interested in knowing personally what is happening in Lanka after the Hanuman came. He was visiting many people's house, how they are suffering. He came to know. Then it happened one day. He came across the Vibhishan's place, Vibhishan's palace, and he was hearing some Vibhishan was chanting some mantra. He was curious to know inside his house and go understand what his mantra is chanting. When he went there, he was sitting in a Badmashan posture, and he was chanting Ram, 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 Ram like that. He made that Ravana was so much angry, and in my kingdom, he is chanting my enemy's name. Like that, he was so much disturbed. He wants to actually kill Vibhishan at that time. He asked, what is this going on? You are doing this one, you are in my kingdom, but you are praising of this my enemy's name. So I want to kill you. And now he is telling, Ramana is telling, Vibhishan is telling Ravana, just wait for some time. I will give explanation. I am telling your name only. I am chanting your name only. And he is telling, your name is Ravana and your wife's name is Mandodari. Instead of taking Ravana Mandodari, I made a short form, Rama Mandodari. Ravana is your name, and Mandura is a Ma. Rama, Rama, I'm sending your name only, Ravana Mandodari, short name. Made it very short for chanting like that. Then Ravana was so much impressed with this Vibhishan. He said, in his kingdom, my name should be chanted like that. He has put Ram Nam was going on Sri Lanka. So now this has happened. One of the incident, Vibhishan, when Ravana visited Vibhishan, he had one impression. And the counseling also he was giving, better to leave Sita like that he is giving. So he was so much disturbed with his Vibhishan's thinking. One day, again he is coming one day to call for a meeting of this one. And there, in the meeting, actually before that also, Vibhishan go to Ravana's palace one day, because as a brother, he can go to his house anytime. He went to his brother, he met him very privately. I told him, instead of saying in a public, let me meet my brother. After all, he's my brother. I have to save him. He is protecting me like that. He went to his brother and told him, kindly return Sita. That is for your good. Because many people who are around you are only praising you. They are not your true friend. I am a well-wisher. I am a brother. Kindly return. Actually, Ravana did not like the idea of Vibhishan coming and again frustrating, putting pressure on him to release Sita. So he again comes to this, his darbar one day. Suddenly he called for meeting of everybody. Unexpectedly he comes, and that time Vibhishan also comes. And he asked all these commander one more time. I am going to have a final decision. Whatever you collectively decide, I am going to do it. Like that, he is now, at least at this time, he is telling. So, as usual, many people are telling this one, you don't return, you will be victorious. This is only a short phase. Like that, they are all telling. There, Vibhishan tells also. Here, his categorically telling, his son is also, Ravana's son is also telling, we are there to protect you, don't worry. And don't listen to your brother Vibhishan. What he's telling is not practical, like that he's telling. And at this time, Ravana got so much angry. So much, very much angry. He comes and he is descended from his throne and comes and kicks Vibhishan in his chest with his left foot. And he said, you get out. I am leaving you, you go, otherwise I will take your life. And at that time, Vibhishan tells Raman, I am leaving now. And he announces in the assembly of Raman's assembly, if anybody wants to come along with me, they can come. At that time, 4 of his associates goes along with Vibhishan to surrender to Ram. This is one of the story here, what we see in Sri Lanka. There, Vibhishan immediately, he doesn't want to even change. He had not went to his house, he did not consult his wife, he did not consult any of his family members. He immediately takes along with his 4 associates, he goes directly to Ram. At the time, they were sitting in this the shore of Rameshwara. So he comes directly with the Abhaya Mudra, that is like this holding hand, and he's coming with this Gada, he's coming flying there. He landed in a place where they were camping, and he meets first the Sugriva. He is telling Sugriva, I want to meet Ram, kindly arrange a meeting with me. And actually, Sugriva is telling it, actually, he wants to prove himself, but this Vibhishan did not come to harm Ram. He's telling, you can't meet Ram, Ram is very busy. So, and after that, Sugriva gives Vibhishan gives very beautiful explanation to Sugriva. I'm a demon. Now I got a consciousness or attitude to surrender to Ram. After some time, I may change because my associate with Ravana was very, very powerful. So that's why I'm requesting to you to take me to Ram immediately. Don't delay it. Actually, there, before this one part, Vibhishan, Sugriva told Ram that Vibhishan want to come and surrender to you. So Ram is exhibiting his leadership quality here. Ram, before talking to Vibhishan, Ram is calling one by one. He is calling Sugriva, what is your opinion, whether I can take him or not. Sugriva is telling, actually, he had deserted his brother and came. He is not royal to your brother. How he can be royal to you? And at that time, Lakshman was, and Ram also was there, and Ram was laughing. Actually, he also had a problem with his brother, Wali. When he surrendered to Ram, he did not doubt his integrity. Immediately, Ram accepted Sugriva. Now, that is one thing. Then he asked for Angad. Angad gave different opinion. He consulted all these other monkeys also. Everybody gave a different opinion. So, all the opinions is with Ram. Now, finally, he called Hanuman. Because Hanuman is the person who went to Sri Lanka and interacted with Vibhishan, interacted with Ravan, and he knows what is the real position from Hanuman. First hand information will come to know. When Hanuman came, Hanuman gave amazing answer to Lord Ram. Because of Vibhishan, I am alive. Because actually Ravana wants to kill me that time in his courtroom. Vibhishan is the only person who protected me. He is a messenger, you cannot kill him. You want, you can punish him. Because of him, he is there. He is a true person. I went to his house and he is having Tulasi in his house. He is always chanting your name. And according to me, if you wish, you can take him into your this one. You can accept his surrender. Here, the Ram is making very amazing point is there. He's telling not only Vibhishan, even if Ravana comes, I am prepared to accept him. Because the moment a person says, I surrender to you, that is my duty to accept him. I will not see whether he is fit or not fit. Everybody is, moment I surrender, it is my nature to accept him. Like that, you give explanation. So all these monkeys were so happy that at least the Ram had even though he is a king, he can take his own decision. He consulted us. That is one of the important thing we understood from this episode. And one more thing we can understand from see, consultation is very important. Here, see, Ram, see, whatever you want to take, Ram would have taken decision, the same decision would have taken without even consulting. Because for a person to become, what is called now, feel part of a team, he requires some encouragement. He wants some, his contribution to the team. He has to be consulted. Ram exhibited his leadership quality, consulting people and take a right decision. So here, Vibhishan is here. After that, Vibhishan surrenders, and actually immediately he is asking Lakshman to coronate him as a king of Sri Lanka. And here Ram tells Vibhishan, you are my seventh brother. Sugriva was the sixth brother. First we saw that fifth brother was Guha, sixth brother was Sugriva. Vibhishan is his seventh brother. So even though he was a demon, he was closely associated with Ravan. So Ram did not consider that point at all. A moment he is surrendered, a person surrendered, the soul surrendered to the God. The God doesn't see your previous pastime at all. Whatever you are, what you have done in the past, it doesn't matter. From the time you surrender, what you're going to do, that is important. So we are all sadhakas, we are practicing. When we are surrendered to Krishna, we should not worry about whatever the past mistake or the sin we have committed. Those things God will overlook. Similarly, this pastime is very important for the sadhakas because this is only hope. Since Vibhishan, even though he's got a direct connection with Ravana, he was living in his kingdom, he was eating his food, his conscience is totally polluted. The Lord does not take that point at all. Moment a person come in contact with Lord Ram, the Bhagavan, automatically your conscience will undergo change. Everything will automatically change. You will see that as it is forgotten, like a dream. You will forget, you will transform yourself to another person. That's an important hope we learn from this Vibhishan story. And many, these ones are also there. When he surrendered, prostrated to obeisance to Lord Ram, He actually held his hand like this, folded his leg crossed. That means he is telling Lord Ram, I have no other shelter to go. That means he is just telling means you are the only shelter, expressing like this Dandava. Folding the leg means I have no other place to go. That means he's telling Lord Ram, you cannot reject me. Similarly, our position is also like that. We are also in the conditioned soul. We have been trying in this material world many types of enjoyment. We wasted our time and searching after material pleasure and living Lord Ram. Now we are connected to this holy name, and we have to understand the holy name is such a powerful thing. It will purify our consciousness very quickly. Very quickly. See, the Vibhishan consciousness, he forgot totally the connection with Ravana. When he comes there, he gives all these points, whatever the Ravana's weaknesses. You tell me now, if a person is totally attached to a brother, some kind of attachment will still remain bodily concept. Why this has undergone change for Vibhishan? Moment a person comes in front of Lord Ram, he is the Karuna Sakti. The Karuna Sakti is that they are purifying effect. That here also we are talking about one of these guna, is it? Gunavan. See, what is important is when a person comes in contact with Bhagavan, some minute form, the quality of that Lord also will what is called will come in our life. That is very important. Actually, we cannot be. See, that's why Prabhu gives an example here. Yeah, drop on an ocean. We will be still a drop. The drop is better because what happened? Drop has also got a quality of an ocean. Similarly, if you are connected with Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, they are all telling the same thing. They are all same potency actually. Actually the potency means they are telling the same truth. With but for us to, it will take some time, since because of anartha, it may take some time. But surely, since we are connection with this Lord, slowly it change. That Prabhupada gave an amazing example of here. This very practical example. If fire is there, if you put an iron rod in the fire, just keep it. Nothing is to be done. Just keep it in the fire. After some time, the iron rod also have the quality of a fire. How it is happened? Because it is associated with the fire. Similarly, if you associate with the Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, Radharani, all our internal potency of Lord, automatically, without our knowledge, transformation take. We will not do a special endeavor at all. Our own life, we have been practicing Krishna consciousness for some years, and we can certify ourselves. What is the consciousness before coming to Krishna consciousness? What is the consciousness after chanting the holy name? The holy name is such a powerful thing. Is Chintamani, that immediately just contact with the holy name purify us. We don't do anything, any extravagant at all. Only that this one is factor is you should have a sincerity, and you should have a faith in the holy name. Holy name will act on you. These two things are there. Automatically, our life will become successful. So I'll stop for the time being because the Ramayana is unlimited thing. I can speak now. I am going to speak about Ramayana only because somehow some taste has come after so many years of this. We are studying our Subhala's book. Since I'm doing some translation also, I'm also deeply studying this Ramayana to understand for my purpose. So that's why I shared some of the few thoughts which are from his first book. So many things are there, and Rama is telling many stories. The next time whenever we meet, we'll tell the stories why he has accepted Vibhishan. He is telling many stories. I am from Ichwagu dynasty. How my dynasty is made up? If I don't accept Vibhishan, my dynasty people criticize my dynasty. So how sensitive Lord Ram is? That we are doing so many things without understanding our sensitiveness. By the lifetime from the life of Bhagavan Lord Ram, we understand how sensitive is he. The small thing. He's telling my dynasty will suffer. They will criticize my Ichwagu dynasty if I'm not accepting Vibhishan's surrender. So such a magnanimity Lord, and we are connected. We should be proud actually. We are connected to a Lord who is so special. He is even prepared to accept that animal as his friend, and a tribal as his friend, and a demon as his friend. And not only his friend, he is prepared to accept as his brother. Normally, you don't accept, you may accept it as a friend. The brother is something category, you can't, it's just a heart-to-heart connection. So all these three people, the Guha as well as Sugriva and Vibhishan, he has revealed his heart. Ram has revealed his heart. Such a kind of the Lord, we have to be, we only by just uttering the word Ram, uttering the word Krishna, uttering the word Hare, it purifies heart. But we do not have to worry, whether the process will work on. Process worked for millions of people. We are not going to be exemption. Even if you don't have a faith, it will work. If you have a faith, it will work very faster actually. Thank you very much, Priya. I'll stop. It is 9 o'clock. I don't extend now. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. So you have explained all the qualities, unknown qualities.
Yeah, 24 qualities are like that.
Which you have not even heard.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Please continue.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
It was very nice to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji, for appreciation and your encouragement.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hari Bol.
Very nicely explained. Yeah, attending Bhagavatam class gives us so much knowledge. It is we should make it compulsory to hear Bhagavatam every day.
Yes, thank you, Mataji, for really. It is important, Mataji. That's only we can remind only in Krishna consciousness, only if we hear about the pastimes of Lord Ram, so that it become fixed. Otherwise, it becomes shaky. Suddenly it becomes something. That's why Nityam Bhagavata is a very, very important factor actually.
Yeah, hearing is very important.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hari Bol, Vilin Puri, Vasu Bro.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Nicely done, Prabhu.
Thank you, Puri. You encourage you have come in spite of your so much busyness.
Every day, Prabhu. Thank you very much. We were both were listening, huh?
Thank you, Puri. Thank you, Puri. Thank you, Puri.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Pramadel Bro.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Priji, for your encouragement. That's why we are speaking something, because of your pushing.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji.
Yes, Pri. Thank you.